And today, Greg, it's about the NBA. But tomorrow it's about spending Turkey Day with family and friends.
I think everyone realizes it's not something we can take for granted. Cherish those moments with your loved ones. They're likely to be your fondest memories.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Rain Man is out there with Cunningham. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Durant. And it's Mobley in at the 4. And it's Rain Man missing. Moutier against Cunningham. Moutier looking around. Pass to Elliott. Lets it go with the 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
Thanks, Kevin. He thinks the big issue for them is to make things difficult inside. He understands that their opponent has a physical presence, but he wants his guys to match that physicality or surpass it. Obviously a tough order to fill, but they have to do it.
Thank you, David. And Moutier throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And he hits it from deep. 3 points there from the Rain Man. Rain Man's got 6.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Moutier with the ball. His last outing, he had 8 points. Jokic, the layup off target.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively. Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
And here's Moutier after the three-pointer from Raymond. Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by Stewart.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the final. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Here's Jokic after the made shot from Raymond. That shot misses.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Stewart with the screen on Elliott. Here's Rain Man, covered by Elliott. Rain Man with the bucket.
And you can't help but pick.
In for Rollins. And it's Shake Milton in for Moutier. The Bucks also changing it up. Jaren Jackson comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And Owen subbed in for Cade Cunningham.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now, here's Milton. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Hits it from three-point range.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 13-5 run. Rain Man passes to Jackson. To the paint. Here's Rain Man. And the call on the shot.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Out to the wing. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Bruce Brown. He's checked in for ball.
That's the end of the game. We would like to thank all fans for making it out to tonight's event. Please exit the building carefully and drive home safely.
In the house.
Well, Grant, it's still early in the season, but when you're on a team, do you have a good sense of where you stand in the league at this point?
Well, it's hard to say. The year is just getting started. You just never know about injuries, trades, chemistry, how it all comes together. So I think most players aren't too concerned with the standings just yet.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Mobley out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Owens. Then it's Jackson. And it's Rain Man in at the point. Fires from deep. Mobley grabs the board. Here's Rain Man. From behind the arc. And another three for Milwaukee.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
With a 9-footer. No good there. Now the Bucks take it the other way. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, that was a hard-fought win for them. Couldn't finish the job in regulation, but things came together for them in overtime.
Felt great about their chances in overtime. It took a little extra, but they were able to get it done.
The former home of the Warriors, Richard, Oakland. What was it like to play over the East Bay?
Listen, it was a lot more fun when I was playing in a Warriors uniform versus playing against them. Those crowds are insane. Maybe the loudest in the NBA, although the Boston fans might have a little bit of something to say about that. But I must say, this new building is gorgeous. This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed.
By Golden State.
The nation one more time, get loud for your GS Raker.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Wiggins passes to Kuminga. And the Warriors miss again.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
There's the three. Drops in the three. 14 points for him.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. They simply can't miss right now.
To end the run. Oh, some serious power to finish that one off.
What a critical bucket. This game could have gotten out of hand early if they allowed that run to go much longer.
From deep three-point range, the long-distance three is buried.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Inside. Drops in the layup for two.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll go gladly.
That's the end of the game. Once again, thank you to everyone for coming to tonight's game. We hope you enjoyed yourselves, and we look forward to seeing you at our next event.
Ready, FP.
They ain't ready, MP.
We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
A look at the Pistons starting group. Pass to Ivy. Over to the wing. Defended by Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Best. Hey, from long range. Mobley grabs the board. Now the Bucks with it. It's a three-point game. Three-pointer. And another three for Milwaukee.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Here's Ivy, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Rainman into the lane. And it's rejected. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. This one for three. Gets the three ball to go. 9 points in the game.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Well, the Pistons front office has said they want to have quality character veterans to help balance their roster, Smitty.
What they're doing, BA, they're building an identity. You need those veterans. Players to teach the young guys what it takes to be a pro.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Jacks up a three, and another three for Milwaukee.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
Detroit calls timeout, and in this era, the old school approach, is it?
It's not, BA, but what I would tell you now was totally different than the past. It's the length of contract. You have players now and teams have the option after 1, 2, or 3 years, so it definitely will be a lot of movement.
Here's Ivy. There's a screen to halt the run. Detroit, no good that time either. The Bucks have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Here's Rainman, takes it inside, and he was fouled in the act of shooting.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Best. There's the triple. The putback. It's good on the putback.
What a critical bucket. This game could have gotten out of hand early if they allowed that run to go much longer.
Here's Rainman. Last game he had 34 points. Bay with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Bay, no good. Milwaukee has gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Fires the three. Buries it from 3. He's got 18.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown. The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Rain Man. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Of his 8 shots so far, he's only missed 1. He's starting this game strong.
Minute 32 left to play in the first. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Outside for Bay. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Greg.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Here's Ivy. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Bay. Here's Best. 5 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
12 straight points off 3.
That'll be a Pistons timeout.
Here's Mann. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Pass to Ivy. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 4 on the clock. They need this. He can't get it to go. Cunningham with some nice D. Here's Milwaukee. Here's Rain Man. He's got 27. Here's the 3. Good! Without a second to spare. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Evan Mobley out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Cunningham, then it's Duren, and it's Rain Man in at the point guard. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Here's Mann. Here's Ivy. Oh, a clear foul there.
Cunningham. First personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Rain Man. Knocks down the long J. He's got 36 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Hey, guys. Rain Man in their last game against the Warriors just played phenomenal. He ended up with 34 points and also did a lot of damage from long. He was dominant, and they're hoping to get more of the same from him tonight. Take it away.
Outstanding. Thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
That's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Detroit, no good that time either.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Rain Man. Lets the three fly. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist with that last one. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
There's a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Best on the wing man to stop the run. Beyond the arc. Good D by Mobley.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Here's Man. He's got 5. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up.
Jaren Jackson Jr. Third personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for the Pistons. Taking 2 shots.
For Mobley. McDaniels is checked in for the Pistons. Ivy comes in for Man. There's 21 seconds left in the first half. Here's Rain Man. Rebound Detroit. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
And you could see them losing confidence, and it turned into a domino effect.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks showing no mercy and just...
Hello, everybody. Not a close first half. This team really is struggling. What do they need to do to get back into it?
If we're being honest, and that's what we get paid to be, you notice how Shaq and I went into a different room during the second quarter? Did you notice that?
Yeah, what was that all about?
We stopped watching the game. We went to play some 2K, man. So sorry, man, but, I don't know what they can do.
And now, looking back on that first half, things were really clicking out there for the Bucks.
What I like, they're sticking to their game plan. They aren't deviating or anything.
That's it for us.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Setting the floor for the Pistons. Pass to Ivy. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bay. The rebound by the Bucks. Mobley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Rain Man. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Best. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Mobley grabs the board.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
From deep. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Here's Rain Man. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launched bunch of them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Outside for Bey. Will it go? Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Pass to Ivy. Defended by Jackson. It's not going to go for him.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Here's Rain Man. And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Defended by Jackson. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Pass to Rain Man. From deep three-point range. That shot missing. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Ivy. He's got 5. To the paint. Out of bounds. It'll be Bucks ball.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Milwaukee. It's been 16 straight unanswered. Good! Another from 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Bey from long range. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Some of it's good defense and some of it's just poor shot selection. Either way, he's being shut out.
And Saddiq Bey, a 3-and-D wing. And he has the strength to play up at the power forward spot, Greg.
You know, B.A., that power forward spot might be his best position. Not the quick twitch type of athlete, but great physicality for a perimeter player.
Pass to Ivy. Back to man. Bey against Durant. Here's man for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Mobley's
trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helped.
And again for 3.
He just continues to rain it on them from downtown. It's again from deep.
Hey, the way he's shooting, he has a good chance to join some elite names on the list of the most 3s in a single game. Here's man. It's tipped. And he recovers it. Ooh, good chance here for Hunter. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Here's Rain Man. Non-stop scoring machine right here. The 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Milwaukee.
Your Bucks, 90. 18. And please give up a big round of applause for your Bucks dancing.
Milwaukee has possession. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. Isaiah Stewart out there with Durant. Then there's Cam Payne. Then there's Cody Martin. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Durant, no good.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Here's Crawford. No luck on that one. Right side Payne. Pass to Price. Martin outside. Launches it. McDaniels with the rebound. So it's Detroit now. Some solid defense from Martin.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Lets it fly. Price can't get it to go. We've played just over a minute here in the fourth. Here's Mann, defended by Payne. Here's Crawford. No good from outside. For Milwaukee, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Pass to Price. Stewart inside. McDaniels covering. Here's Price. Martin right side. And here's Payne outside. The Pistons clear it. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Man misses.
Right spot, wrong time. When the defense collapses on you, kick it out.
Pass to Duren. Say wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of.